Sawadee and welcome back to At Bright Insight. I'm Gongkan Wishitpan, reporting to you all the latest news on Buddhism from around the world. Our first two news this week will be about the peace events in America. Start with the NYC Meditate, an interfaith prayer for peace in New York. Wat Patamagaya, New Jersey attended the NYC Meditate, an interfaith prayers for peace on September 16, 2018. Held at Gantry Plaza State Park, New York. The events were organized by the Buddhist Council of New York with the mission to foster dialogue, cooperation, and unity within the Buddhist community. On that day, many interfaith prayers such as inspiring speakers as well as well-known teachers were gathered. Started with the introduction of meditation in various Buddhist traditions and ended with the floating peace lanterns. We believe that the inner peace from meditation is another way to bring peace to our world. Another peace event is the International Day of Peace organized by the United Nations. On September 21, 2018, พระ Dr. Nicholas Thanisaro, พระใบดีกา and Wat Patamagaya California staffs attended the International Day of Peace organized by the United Nations held at Santa Anita Church. The event consists of peace talk activity with representatives from Mahayana Buddhism, Christ, Islam, Hindu, Sikh, and many other spiritual organizations. Each group had around 5 minutes to present and talk about peace and their points of view. The monks from Wat Patamagaya then gave a short speech and guided everyone in a short meditation session. The United Nations has been held the International Day of Peace since 1981 to strengthen the ideals of peace both within and among all nations and people. Living together harmoniously is the core teachings of the Lord Buddha that will lead us to world peace. Let us move to Thailand for the 138 Mahasangha to 323 temples in the 4 southern provinces. On September 25, 2018, พระภาวนาธรรมวิเทศ the assistant abbot of Wat Patamagaya, officers and officials from many institutes and Buddhists participated in the 138th Mahasangha to 323 temples in southern provinces and the 103rd funds offering ceremony to support teachers in the southern provinces held at Wat Buddhapum, Songkhla province. Started at 6:30 a.m., the morning alms offering ceremony to 100 monks with Phra Kru Sunthorn Thamanukit, the district head monk of Sabai Oi, as the presiding monk, followed by the 103rd funds offering ceremony to support teachers in the southern provinces, and the ceremony of making merit dedicated to the victims of the 4 southern unrest situation. Lastly, the 138 Mahasangha to 323 temples in southern provinces with Phra Photha Piramuni, the provincial head monk of Yatla, Pattani, and Narathiwat province, as the presiding monk. พระภาวนาธรรมวิเทศ the assistant abbot of Wat Patamagaya, then gave a speech and offered necessities to police and soldiers who stationed at the 4 southern provinces. The first Mahasangha to 323 temples in southern provinces first held on June 7, 2005 at Pattani province and had continually helped the monks of the 4 southern unrest situation in Thailand for 14 years with 400 million bahts worth. As for the fund offering to teachers, the ceremony has been held for 11 years with over 30,000 funds given, which were approximately 60 million bahts worth. We hope that the power of merit from Mahasangha will quickly put the unrest situations in the 4 southern provinces to an end. Next, it is reported that Buddhism popularity in Russia is booming. Buddhist practitioners in Russia were chanting mantra of prosperity as the presence of all sentient beings and sponsors who supported Buddhist teachings and practices in Russia. Buddhist philosophy and practices are becoming the way of living for many educated young generation peoples in Russia. Most of them are university students, teachers, psychologists, medical doctors, and all other different classes of Russian society. Thank you, the website koidu.com for the news. Next, the ancient casket that could contain the Lord Buddha's remains were discovered in China. Archaeologists have reportedly uncovered a 1,000-year-old box that could potentially hold the remains of the Lord Buddha in China. Remains of Prince Siddhartha Gautama, who founded Buddhism and is believed to have lived around 566 to 486 BCE, may have been found in a temple in Nanjing. According to Life Science, a skull bone of the Buddha may have been discovered inside a model of a stupa, a Buddhist shrine containing relics that is used for meditation, hidden inside a stone casket in the crypt of a Buddhist temple. According to inscriptions found on the box, made of sandalwood, silver, and gold, the skull bone found within the remains belonged to the Buddha. Inscriptions on the ceramic box containing the model claim that two monks named Yunjiang and Zhimin from Manjusi Temple in Longxing Monastery collected over 2,000 pieces of cremated remains over the space of 20 years and buried them in a temple in 1013. The findings, published in the journal Chinese Cultural Relics, reported that the stupa model was discovered in the crypt of Bao'en Temple and measured at nearly 4 feet by 1.5 feet. Statues over 6 feet tall were also found in the excavation, though archaeologists are unsure if they were buried at the same time as the remains, archaeology reported. Thank you, website independent.co.uk for the news. And before we start our this week's special scoops, let me ask you 3 questions. Who is the inner peace heroes? What is their powers? And who created them? Let us all discover all answers together.
I have a dream. My 4 little children.
Every lifetime has its heroes,
I have fought a very firm against white domination.
each fighting for peace, each taking a stand. But as one generation ends, it gives rise to a new set of fearless warriors. The next generation of warriors, we call them inner peace superheroes. To the untrained eye, these superheroes will go unnoticed. Their powers are subtle, but strong enough to move the earth. Who are they? These are your average hard-working citizens hidden amongst us. They are ordinary people with extraordinary dreams. Their location? Everywhere. Look around you. Open your hearts and you'll see them. They are the person sitting next to you and in front of you. They are sons and daughters, school teachers, grandparents, and even your local volunteer. Their superhero power? Virtuosity, integrity, morality, humility, and honesty. They are givers. They put others first and do what's right when no one's watching. They are resilient in the face of adversity and never give up. They are team players with a positive attitude and consistently acknowledge the good in others. They understand that for world peace to occur, they must first cultivate inner peace within themselves. This is the new face of heroism. The inspiration behind the inner peace superheroes? His name? Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam, the great master from the East who taught that the biggest victory one can achieve is self-victory. He showed us that a true, noble choice is one where everyone wins. There are no losers. When an individual conquers himself, that individual wins, his family wins, his community wins, which in turn leads to the world winning. This is the essence of the inner peace superhero. As more heroes emerge, they'll need a home base, a place to convene and join with others. We call this place the annual World Inner Peace Celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now sitting at the hub of the World Peace Movement. We gathered here today to celebrate you, to celebrate the International Day of Peace, to open a dialogue about sustainable developmental goals, and to develop peace education within ourselves, our homes, and communities. Our heroes of the past are gone. We can't bring them back, but we can follow in their footsteps by choosing to step up. Be the bright light, take a stand, and make your voice heard. Our generation needs inner peace superheroes just like you. Will you fight for world peace?
Even though the Great Master Day, the rediscovery of Visha Dhammagaya Day, has already ended, we still want to commemorate his valuable teachings. Let us all end at Bright Insight with our Great Master quote. Dhammagaya is true. Dhammagaya is not artificial or fake. Dhammagaya will appear as an authentic experience to those who have attained Prathamagaya. We hope you all enjoyed our news today. You can watch our previous at Bright Insight by visiting our Global Buddhist Network official website, gbnus.com. Thank you for joining us and see you again next week. สวัสดีค่ะ